Hey everyone, welcome to It Takes Three podcast. We are doing this for the first time. This is just three best friends getting together and hanging out and wanting to have fun. My name's RJ Smith. I am your host this week. I'm here with Bryce and Chris. Why don't y'all say something about yourself?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. I'm Bryce Keeley. I'm in Fountain Inn, South Carolina, and I am a director of youth ministries, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm a youth pastor.
All right, my name is Chris Clegg, and I am a student minister in Williamston, South Carolina, a small little town outside of Greenville. So I'm not too far from Bryce over there, and used to be closer to RJ before he moved to North Carolina.
So my name's again is RJ Smith. I am a youth pastor as well. That is actually how all three of us met. We all lived in South Carolina, and we were just three youth pastor friends. Would get together, talk about ministry, and then just hang out and do other things too. Some of the other things we enjoyed doing was disc golf. I haven't played that since I think it's been like 3 years.
Oh, dang. I got into it this past summer when we were in quarantine with the youth, but I haven't done it since.
I'm playing this afternoon, actually.
Oh, where are you playing at? Are you playing at
There's-
Anderson?
No, there's a course a mile from my house at this brewery in the
Dang,
in the
that's
woods.
sick.
It's nice, yeah. Golden Grove Brewery,
What was that one we went to and it was really, really big?
Grand Central Station.
Yes,
Is
yes.
that like
Dude.
800-foot one?
Yeah.
Oh, like right up underneath the power lines.
Yeah.
That was sick. So,
Hmm.
yeah, we used to play in Anderson, South Carolina, and it
woods.
was all woods, man. It was horrible. It made us better players, though, I think.
I don't know. I'm still bad.
Hard as crap.
I'm still really bad. Uh,
So, so yeah, that's how we met, man, and we're still doing youth ministry. What are some of your other hobbies, though?
I enjoy golf, regular golf. Try to play twice a week, but right now with the cold, it's just about once a week. But I'm really into that. Also, basketball. Currently coaching our high school team for church, and playing on the men's team. So, basketball is really fun, and it's a big ministry for us. So, something I'm getting into.
So with your men's team, the are there like really good players, like people dunking and everything?
Well, we're not allowed to dunk, but a lot of them can. We have someone who is playing tonight for us because I won't be able to be there. That played for Mercer when Mercer beat Duke in the tournament.
Dang.
Stop.
Yeah.
No.
And we have one who played for North Greenville, and then we had someone at one point. His name was Jeremy, who played for Georgia, and he was on the team that was like the ranked last seed in the SEC tournament and ended up winning it.
Oh wow.
How do you
Yeah,
find
he
these
was-
guys?
Just through people's work and stuff. It's crazy.
Craigslist, like Craigslist
Recruiting.
Basketball
for-
player, new
Need
retired college
basketball
athlete.
stars. Yeah.
The biggest bust. I'm just kidding.
I
Those
mean,
who
is
didn't
that
make
like
it to
what
the NBA?
that's like what church sports is, right? Like you don't make it into these other sports, so you go to church sports and just
Yeah.
show out. Like
Yeah, we have someone
used-
who's good enough to be on the basketball team at their high school for our high school team, but he's like, I won't get any playing time because I hadn't played with him before, and he's a junior, so he just balls out with us.
Oh, that's awesome.
We used to have kids quit high school basketball that started on our high school team to play church league. It was that intense.
I tore my
I
ACL
remember
in
like
10th
I
grade
played
playing church basketball.
I played church softball a lot, and I played league softball too. So there's different leagues, ASA and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But church league softball was the like roughest, dude. Like there were no regulations on bats or balls. Like that's where the most of the fights were. I mean, it was
we usually play church softball, adult softball, co-ed in the summertime. But we couldn't this past year because of COVID, of course. But I mean, we had people on other teams like stuffing the bats with tennis balls.
yeah, corking the
Yeah,
bats.
dude, it's
Yes.
crazy.
Our league
You
went
ever
to wood
hit-
bats because of that. Because people were just mashing with aluminum.
Dude, have you ever hit with a cork bat?
No.
I fit with one with a tennis ball, and it feels weird.
Yeah. But I mean, it goes though, man. You don't have to hit
Yeah.
hard, dude, at all.
Yeah.
It just goes.
Dude,
What
when
about
we
you,
meet-
Chris? What are some
Nah.
of your hobbies, man?
Yeah. So I play golf too, like Bryce, and I also coach our high school golf team at Palmetto, which is a lot of fun. I like disc golf. I also have another podcast. I do some fantasy baseball writing and podcast. So that's a big hobby. Just hanging out, man. Having a kid in April, so that's kind of scary.
Ooh.
First
That's a good
child,
month. That's a
Yeah.
real good month.
a little scary, but yeah, it's all good. So I'm excited about that. So we've been doing a lot, getting the nursery ready and that sort of thing. Just trying to be prepared. But
And this
yeah,
is your first kid.
first child. Yep,
Correct.
it'll be a boy. So that's exciting. Also,
What's his
We
name?
got,
Hayden.
Hayden. I love it. Obviously, right?
now we have
I mean,
somebody take with us. We have 3 others now we can take to us to a Braves game.
Yeah,
do it.
for sure.
2 of RJ's, 1 of Chris, and just me.
If anybody's listening and is a single female out there, you should check out Bryce Keeley because
At
he's single and
429.
he's single and ready to mingle.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
26, dude. Once at 26, everybody's like, you're close to 30. I'm like, But I know RJ's much closer, so.
I am 30. I am 30.
Oh, did you
and
turn 30 this year?
Yes, this past summer. It was rough, dude. I had a midlife crisis. I had to shave my I didn't have to, but I shaved my beard, and I was like, I want to look younger, and it was that was a bad mistake. Mistakes were made, definitely. And I threw my back out the week I turned 30 from sneezing, yo.
Oh.
I don't know what I did wrong. I had to go to a chiropractor for 2 months to get my back right. I'm like, 30 ain't for me, man. I can't. I don't want to do
God.
this.
I'm not looking forward to it now. I've already got bad knees.
So some of my hobbies are I just like doing video editing stuff, put out some YouTube videos. You can find me on YouTube for under RJ Smith Comedy. And I just really just been focusing on that a lot lately. It's just been fun, just a creative outlet just to express myself. A lot of people don't think I'm funny, and that's fine. But
I sure don't.
yeah, I think I'm funny, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. If you can laugh at yourself, it's the best.
But I mean, that's really it for my hobbies since I've moved to North Carolina. It's just been shooting video and watching YouTube. I don't know if that's a hobby, but that's literally pretty much all I do is study for work and then watch YouTube when I get home.
Yeah, I remember we were all into Fortnite and would just play nonstop.
I miss those
Honestly,
days.
I miss it. Yes,
I do too.
Honestly,
not
that's
last season's battle pass because why not? And it got me back into it, so I have this season again. But I'm kind of ashamed to say that I'm still playing Fortnite at 26 years old.
maybe
I just
we
mostly
should
play
start
Warzone.
a It Takes Three gaming channel. I mean,
Twitch.
Who knows? Let's do one thing at a time.
Yeah, we can't. Let's get this under control first.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, I do. I missed Fortnite. Not because I was really into the video games or anything. It was just
And
I
not
would miss
that I
hanging
was-
out with y'all.
Yeah, not that we were good.
No, we were
That was pretty
garbage.
good, man. I had 50 solo wins in 3 seasons. So I think that's pretty good.
So
Not
I've
every one of
never
us
won. I
Nuh-uh.
never won a solo game. Yeah, and that was my thing. I tried to when I first started my YouTube channel. I was like, I'll bring some gaming into it, and that was my thing. Is I would find creative ways to lose. It'd be me and one other person, and I would die. On purpose.
Yeah, I remember the worst death I ever had was I built myself in the box and I knocked down the front wall and forgot the back wall's behind me and he shot a grenade at it. Rocket, and it
Nice.
killed me to lose. And I was like, this is so embarrassing.
Remember one time, Bryce, me and you came close to winning on,
Mhm.
and it was just a shotgun match or something like that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tried to do a sky base.
And it didn't work.
No, not at all.
Uh,
All right. So this episode again is just getting to know us, talking about some things that we like, some things we don't like, and why we started this podcast. So who wants to answer that question? Why did we start this podcast?
I'll answer. So I guess it came down to the week of Thanksgiving. Us 3 met up at Chewy's in Greenville. Hadn't seen each other in a while, even though me and Chris are 20 minutes away from each other.
Right.
We never get to see each other. And so with RJ being in town, we're like, all right, let's all do something. And we just started talking and we're like, God, we need to start seeing each other more somehow. We just came up with the idea of a podcast, just getting together weekly, just mostly just to see each other, but also just talk about what's going on in life, what's going on in the country, and just being with each other, hanging out like we used to, just in a virtual way.
Yeah, exactly. And like Bryce said, we're going to the normal episodes. We're going to try to cover some trending topics. Whatever's trending that week, we're going to, discuss and, really just bring it to the show. So when we were Chris was trying to set us up our podcast format, and we're trying to figure out what category we belong to, and I don't know what it is. Like, is it comedy? Is it going to be news? Is it going to be so we don't really know. We're just going to come at you as three best friends talking and getting together once a week and talking about the world and talking about life. So that's what you can expect from us.
I let's take 3.
Boom.
So, Chris, going back to getting to know us, what's your favorite cereal?
I don't eat cereal, so I can't answer that question.
Oh my.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time I've actually eaten cereal. I cook breakfast like every morning, so
What do you cook?
like it just depends. Mostly it's frozen stuff, so like a toaster strudel or some pancakes, or
You know it's
like
actually
on the
good?
weekend we actually cook and like have like bacon and eggs and that sort of thing. But normally it's just something frozen, like French toast sticks or something good like that.
You know it's really good that when I was living alone before my parents moved in. I say that, but I moved to their house first. And they came back. My dad's retiring house. I hope that didn't affect anything. Anyway,
It's staying in.
it's
Yes, that's staying in.
There was like I think it was Jimmy Dean. It's like little egg cups, and it's like they have like sausage, cheese, and bacon in them, and they have the egg already cracked in it. You just dump it in, and dude, it's good. And you just put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, and the
Nice.
egg cooks perfectly.
I like Jimmy Dean.
Mm-hmm.
I like their
Cereal
croissants.
wise, the croissant,
Their croissants.
croissant.
Made me drop my croissant.
But for cereal, for me, I don't know. My usually go to is like those frosted mini wheats.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Just have a little sugar on it, but not too much. And also make me feel healthier about myself.
Yeah.
But if I'm just going all out, dude, Fruity Pebbles for sure.
Yes.
Love Fruity
Same. If I'm just like whatever, I don't, because I'm a diabetic, so I really shouldn't be eating Fruity Pebbles, but sometimes my fatness gets the best of me, and I do. And but here lately, I've been trying to eat Cheerios because they say it's like heart healthy, but Brandy informed me that it's not really healthy when you put sugar on top of it.
That's like the Rice Krispies. I used to always dump sugar on it just to make it.
Do you like scoop or like try to scrape the spoon on the bottom of the bowl to get the
That's the
sugar
best
out?
part. When you're done, all the cereal's
Yes.
gone, and it's like a little bit of
Yes.
milk and some sugar, and you just eat it by itself.
And then the milk is like kind of like gets that yellow tint
Yes.
to it at the end. That's how you know it's like a good creamy, sugary milk.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. So I have to see a nutritionist once a week, and this is why. This is why.
I'm
I
up to
don't, but tell me
150
what-
pounds,
tell me what
guys. I
yours
need to
says.
lose some weight.
I wish like 150 pounds was like 5th grade for me. I am literally 100 more than you are.
Who, me?
This is my all-time high
No, I
weight.
am.
I'm gaining baby weight from my wife.
How much do you weigh?
150.
Dude, I'm literally 70 more than you. I'm not far behind you, RJ.
Maybe
I'm, I'm short, so it shows. That's the problem.
At least
I don't know,
RJ's
height,
tall.
so everything shows.
Mine shows my double chin. That's
Why do you
why.
think my camera's like this? And I grew out a long beard.
That's
What?
why I do the beard. Yeah, so I could hide all my chins. When I shaved for my 30th birthday, oh, it was horrible. Like I didn't look younger. I just looked more round. Like it was bad. So for those who are listening, if you're still listening, we are putting this on YouTube as well. So we are not only recording our voices, we're recording our faces to just our faces. You will
Yeah.
never see our ankles. But
That's too much.
too much, man. Listen, me and Chris are married men. All right. If Bryce wants to do that at BK or B Keeley 429, Dude,
Right.
I don't know what it is. That right?
Yeah, that's right. B
All right,
Keely
look him
425.
up, ladies, if you want to see his ankles. All right, but if he wants to do that on his own Instagram
But
or
those have to be through
wherever,
DMs. I don't want to give them out just to anybody.
that's right. If you want a picture of Bryce Keeley's ankles, you have to DM him. That might be a giveaway we do on this channel. Is
The weekend getaway with Bryce and his ankles.
we will mail you a picture of Bryce's ankles.
I will even sign them for you.
There it is. There it is. I tell you what, we need to figure out like who, like when we reach 100 subscribers, listeners. I don't know how podcasts work, Chris, but whenever we reach like a significant number, that is going to be the reward. Whoever is the 100th or whatever is going to get a signed picture of Bryce's ankles.
And then when we hit like an even huge number, I'll do the molds of them.
Do like
Die
can you,
cast.
yeah, can you make candles out of like stuff like that?
Probably.
Imagine having on your mantle some guy's ankle as a candle.
Oh,
What would your
my.
scent be? What would
What
your scent be?
Oh, dude. We going like realistic or?
Yeah, man. If
Hmm.
listen, this might happen. We gotta make sure, you know,
But my
what would
feet
your
don't smell that bad.
no, I mean not like as your feet, bro. Like as
What scent fits you best?
Musk. Not musk. I said the wrong word.
Lord.
Wait, yeah, it is musk, isn't it?
the BO, the smelly stuff?
No, that's not the right word.
Or is that musty? That's musty. What's musk? That's
I don't
something
know.
though.
I think I just made up a word.
That is something though.
Google it.
All right, new question for everybody. what would be if you had a candle, a scented candle, what would the scent be? I think mine would be like a crispy fall scent. You
I don't
know?
know. I like a sugar cookie or something, like a
Down
baked
with that.
cookie.
Yeah. Brandy loves those, man. Like I hate the sweet candles, but Brandy loves them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take back musk. I just looked up what it was.
Good.
It is a strong smelling reddish brown substance which is secreted, which I hate that word by the way, by the male musk deer for scent marking and is important ingredient in perfumery. It is also a relative of the monkey flower that was formerly cultivated for its musky perfume, which has been lost in the development of modern varieties. Yep, not musk. What would mine be then? I think mine would be like pine tree.
Pine trees.
You know, pine trees got that certain smell. I mean, they smell good.
So maybe in the future, and we have like this big, maybe 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
A
You
big
might get a
ankle.
candle of pine tree scented Bryce's ankles. You know. what? If you're still listening? You know.
I'm sorry.
We applaud you.
Yeah, after all that. All right. So next question. What is your biggest fear?
Oh, dude, I don't do snakes.
Snakes is my biggest fear, also.
No
Dude,
way.
I can't, dude. Like,
I'm
like
the opposite.
I can't even watch a video or a TV show and it shows a snake. I have to turn it.
So mine's spiders, but it's
I
because of
can't
the
do spiders
legs.
either.
Yeah, I don't like the legs. Like the granddaddy long legs are the worst because that's all they are. Like I don't.
Because they
It's
move after you kill them.
oh stop. I don't
You've
want.
never
Oh,
seen that?
it's hard to talk about. Yes. No,
I know.
So like the like it's more than anything more than 5 legs, 4 legs. I don't like. Like if your dog has a freaky 5th leg, I'm not about it. You know, like it's so snakes do not bother me at all because they don't have any legs. You know.
Oof, that's the problem, dude. Like,
How do they get around? You know,
yes, like, ew. And then when they shed out of their skin, like, no thanks.
oh man, I don't know.
Also, biggest fear is like dying alone, not necessarily like not married or something, but like literally being alone, which is a big fear of mine, not getting married. But like legit being alone while you die and not having anybody around you.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't like. like what's the worst way you could die?
Burning on fire or
Oh,
drowning.
I think I was about to say drowning. Like you're
mine's in a
out in the
car
middle of
wreck.
like an ocean, so to say. Like this is extreme, but like, and you're by yourself and you try to like swim, and then your just body just gives out, and like so you're gonna die.
So like Bryce, we you have some underlying fears of just being by yourself, huh?
I do,
So
dude. It's a big problem for me.
again, ladies, at B Keeley 429,
Yep.
get this man, a girl, and so he doesn't have to die alone in the big ocean, like.
I need
But
someone
mine's
to die
like,
with me.
this is why he's still single,
Yep. Just kidding. I didn't say that.
Mine honestly is like I don't want to die in a car wreck. I'm so paranoid about that. I don't know why. I just get so freaked out about that. I mean, I still ride in cars. Obviously, I still drive, but that's why I don't like. I'll never own a super small car. Like my kids, they're gonna be in like these super safe minivans and stuff like that, probably. And
Minivan man, RJ.
yes. I was picking up a youth the other night, and I picked him up in my truck, and he got in. He said, I didn't know he was at my house. I was like, what do you mean? I said, I was told you I was coming. He's like, oh, I didn't know you had more than just a minivan. And I was like, all right, first off, that's Brandy's minivan. All right.
Yeah.
Second off,
At least
I
it
do
wasn't.
like
This is
driving
Brandy's
it.
truck. My
Yeah.
minivan.
We have
This is
agreed
Brandy's
that
truck,
we are
yeah.
never purchasing a minivan when we have kids. We're
Man,
getting an
Really?
SUV.
you say that,
We're
but
not. We are both in agreement that we are not getting a minivan.
when you're in the middle of Walmart parking lot, think of Kingston. All right. I have two kids. I have an 8-year-old Caden and a 3-year-old Kingston. If Kingston got out in the middle of the Walmart parking lot right now and just slammed his door open, like without a minivan, man, you're having to write notes to the car next to you. Like,
I'll
listen,
just
I'm
park at
sorry.
the back of the parking lot.
There you go. But with the
I know.
minivan,
I've
the
heard
doors
people
slide
say they would
open.
never get a van, and they end up getting it because I feel like a lot of it's loading in purposes.
Yes, it's so
Not
easy, dude.
happening.
It's so easy. Like I said the same thing. Like I was like, I'm not getting a
I give it
minivan.
5 years, RJ. He's gonna get one.
I'll stick. No, I will never. We will never own a minivan. We will stick to that.
I love Brandy's van. It's like a spaceship, man. Like there's a DVD player. It's super awesome for road trips. The room we have, I love it. But I mean, it's not saying I would prefer to have that over my truck.
Yeah.
I could watch DVDs in my truck as well, so like but loading wise, it's super nice. I just push a button and the trunk opens, push a button, the doors open. Really, it's the doors that get it for me. Because you could
I
push
never
a
thought
trunk
about
in
that.
you could push a button in a door and the trunk will open in an SUV, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just if the SUV doors could slide open, we would do
You
that.
gotta give him
That'd be
Lamborghini
tight.
style.
Yeah, get the Lamborghini doors. No, but they'll still
They'll
hit
hit something too.
Yeah.
Well, then that means you parked too close to the other one because they just come out and go up. Butterfly doors.
Oh, do they?
I thought.
I don't know.
Oh no, Lamborghinis just go straight up. What are the ones? It's like butterfly. I guess they're called butterfly doors, and they just come out and then swing up.
I will say for like my next car, I do want a Tesla. I really do. Like maybe the
That'd be tight.
Cybertruck, because like I know the Cybertruck's ugly, but it's just
And their glass isn't indestructible. We found
yeah,
that
right.
Good job.
That was great. The way Elon Musk was like, yeah, we have bulletproof glass, and he throws it at it and it busts.
And then he tried it again, didn't he? He said, I don't know why that happened. Didn't he throw another rock at it?
I don't know.
I'm imagining that.
I didn't watch it. I just saw the memes.
Too funny.
But like the irony of from me going to like my big truck that takes is like 8 miles to the gallon to a purely electrical truck. That's the whole reason I want to do it.
You know what truck I don't get?
What's that?
The Honda Ridgelines. They
That
seriously
one
look like a
sucks.
Honda Pilot with the back cut off.
But what about the Hummers with the trucks with the the
Hummer,
beds?
dude. People who have a Hummer have too much money because they can spend it on gas. That thing is a gas guzzler.
I'll
Yeah.
always remember the Anderson University campus safety having that stupid Honda truck. They
Yeah.
looked stupid. and they wrote stupid tickets.
They also had the Avalanche, didn't they?
No, they just had the Honda truck.
Oh, I thought they had the Chevy Avalanche.
What'd you get tickets for, Chris?
Me and Bryce lived off campus the last 2 years, and we parked free and illegally for those 2 years because we didn't want to pay for a parking pass.
I didn't get caught till senior year. We parked at the library because where we usually park, there's no spots. It was like on a road off campus.
You know, now they make people park there. It was at this church down the street, so they have you can't
Dang.
park there. You have to
That's
pay
a
to park
walk.
there. Yeah, we'd park
yeah,
on
I
the
got a
street, and they
ticket.
ticket that street now.
It was like $100 ticket or something. He was like, "You can pay the ticket or buy an $80 parking pass." And I was like, "I'll take the $80 parking pass."
Then Bryce parked
Save
on
some
campus.
$20.
I hear you. All right, so that's this week's episode. Again, we're gonna try to do an episode weekly. We don't know what day we're gonna upload yet. It's gonna be a surprise to you and us.
For us.
Just subscribe, so then you'll know when it downloads.
Exactly.
Yes. So where can they find us, Chris?
It takes 3 pod. It'll be on every platform. Apple Podcast is the most listened to, but also Stitcher, Google Podcasts. Those are other big ones that people use. So it'll be on all platforms. It does take some time to get approved. So we've submitted for approval on all those platforms. There's a lot of random podcast platforms I didn't even know about before I started podcasting. So whichever one you have, we'll have it submitted to all those. So you can find it there. It takes 3 pod.
Whoa, the voice crack.
Whoa.
Puberty.
That's what I look forward to at 30.
Yeah. So we'll also be on YouTube. And so anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us, and you can find us on YouTube. But you could also find us on social media. You can find me at RJ Smith Comedy on all social media. What about you, Chris and Bryce?
Mine is B Keeley 429. It's BKEELY 429. And that's all of it. With the last name Keeley, I can use that for whatever I want.
Yeah, so I'm strictly on Twitter. My Instagram got hacked, and I created that on my Anderson University email, and I can't access that anymore because I'm 5 years removed from college. So I have no access to it, and so I have no Instagram. My Twitter is strictly baseball stuff, though. It's Roto Clegg, which is like a fancy baseball term, Roto Rotisserie League. So that's all my content there is baseball. But if you want to find me there, look for some baseball stuff, more than welcome.
All right. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
See you guys.